Uh-oh. Especially no bullshit.
No bullshit.
Uh-oh. Hey! Welcome to another Ramble Radio.
But it's video.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Also radio.
What?
I know. And guess what? It's
What?
the two of us, right?
Yeah.
No,
always.
we're not alone.
Naked Cody!
Right there. What's happening, Cody? How you doing?
What's up?
What's up? How is quarantine
That's
treating
sultry.
you?
That was a sultry what's up.
Very sultry. Well, look at the picture.
I know, it's true.
Of course it's a sultry
Yeah,
what's up.
I had to boost my sex appeal
Yeah,
with
man,
that
you
You
picture.
sound
on.
tan.
Yeah. Here's the only problem with recording this before it comes out is like, what if they said there's no more NFL and we can't talk about that? You know? What if
Yeah.
they said it ain't going to happen?
Like it's just done.
How's it going to fucking happen this year?
I don't know.
Who's going to go? You're not going. Would you go to a game in September?
Crowds are going to be weird. Like that's why I'm waiting any minute now for Comic-Con to be called.
It's going to have to be.
It's got to be.
It's got to be. Fuck. Or do we go now and wait in line?
Let's go now and wait in line.
Does that mean? Or if it's not canceled, do we go? Because Matt, we're getting everything. We'll get every fucking exclusive.
Yeah.
Is it worth COVID-19?
I don't know. I haven't seen what the exclusives might be. Maybe.
It might be. Cody, what do you think? If there was a Mondo Fest right now, do you go? Risking life and limb, knowing you're going to get first dibs on whatever poster they got. Do you do it?
I would rather pay $100 more on eBay and the aftermarket than to risk it. So I would not
Smart
go.
move.
That's what we're going to have to do on the exclusives, I
I think so.
Unless our Marvel Legends people
Hello.
can give us a little hooksies, upsies.
I mean, that's all we're asking.
huh?
right?
Just like a 24-hour window heads up on when we can order.
That's
before
how
other
about
people.
that? There it is. Just DM when we could do it before others. That's all
That's
we're
it.
asking. That's it. We're not asking you to send us free shit.
No free shit.
We
We'll
just
pay.
want it. We want it early. That's
That's it. Just give
Come
us
on.
access early.
A day. That's it.
Fuck.
And it's just us two, so we're not going to abuse the system.
We're not
You know
going to
what I
buy
mean?
like 500 of them.
No.
Just we'll buy
one each.
one each, maybe two each,
Maybe
just to
two
resell
each,
one for a
just
little
to
bit higher
re-
price.
I'll do one.
One. Limit one. I'm happy.
We got it. We're not mad.
Limit one. I'm happy.
We ain't scalping this shit.
I don't want to scalp it. Look, do we scalp?
Do we scalp this? No.
No.
I come on all of these. I don't
All of
scalp
them. No one wants to
Open
buy
them
these.
up,
Don't take a
jizz on
black
them.
light to those.
Yes.
Whatever you do.
Whatever you do.
They'll look
'cause
like ghosts.
Beats Clorox wipes. Don't get that out completely, huh? I'll tell you that.
This is a sweet, though.
That is great.
This is so fucking
Nothing for Iron Monger? Look at
good.
this
Iron
thing.
Monger's pretty good. What
Come
set was
on.
that from?
Huh?
What set was that from?
They just gave it to me at Comic-Con. Montreal you
I didn't know
one
that.
Too.
You did that too?
Yeah, they
That
just handed
makes
this to
sense.
me at
That makes a lot
Comic-Con,
of sense.
and he goes, "Hey, we have another one," and I said, "I'm good."
Right, really?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
like
yeah.
just throw it away.
Oh yeah, but we
Just
don't
throw it
need
away.
this. Who
After
needs
we
this?
interviewed them, and they were so nice to us.
They were so nice. That's why they did this. They're
they
like,
gave you
"Hey,
that.
by the way,
And I was
before you
standing
leave,
right there with you.
You were clean. You were putting all the equipment up. Remember?
That's right.
And then he said, "Hey, do you want this?" I'm like,
I have
"Yeah."
two of them, one for each of
I have
you.
one for each. I said, "No, this is good."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Anytime, buddy.
That's so nice.
I think. Hold on. Is Iron Monger naked behind us? By the way.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you mind if I Google what set he's from?
Yeah, please, because I want to inform the people what set Iron Monger was from. Because he's a Build-A-Figure, right?
He is a Build-A-Figure.
He's a baff, as they say in the business.
A baff. Cody, that's a Build-A-Figure, okay? If you hear
Okay,
us
got
say
it.
baff.
If we say baff,
Do you understand
that's
that?
a Build-A-Figure.
Baff.
I'll know to tune out when I hear that.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
This, I believe, is for the
industry jargon
industry jargon for baff.
that we use.
It was for the Iron Man 3 film set, and I believe that's when Hasbro had already taken over.
Okay.
So,
I
yeah.
wonder what figures it
that
came with,
was-
because I don't remember that Build-A-Figure.
It's all those.
Oh, it's all Iron Man.
It's Iron
oh,
Man
that's a
and
dope set,
Ultron.
though.
That's a great looking Ultron.
Fuck, that's a
Monger's-
great set.
Yeah, yeah. The modular.
I'll throw it
Iron
up here.
Patriot.
So everyone can see
What
that
the
set was. Look at that.
fuck? Look at us.
Well, I like to tell people, show people what we're talking about.
He likes to peel back the curtain. I don't.
like-
I'm like, fuck.
I'd like to
this
give you
needs
guys
be a mystery.
as much information as
It
possible.
has to be a mystery. So before we started rolling,
Yeah.
Eddie and I, like always, had about 20, 30 minutes of sex,
Yeah. A
and
couple
then
lines of cocaine.
a couple lines of blow
Off each other.
off each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we have sex.
Then we have sex.
And then more blow.
And then more blow.
And then
we don't clean up.
No.
And we throw our
that's
clothes
what
right back
Andre's
on.
job is. And then we,
Like, we're just covered. Chests are covered with each
jizz
other.
and blow.
Jizz and blow, a little bit of blood, and we just throw our clothes right back on top. We don't even clean up.
Because we're men.
Because we're men, and that's what
Come
clothes
on.
are for.
The clothes are for it. They take that bullet for us. And then so while we were doing it, and it's something that usually comes up when we're having crazy coke-fueled
Yeah.
sex,
Yeah.
is best disco songs
Yeah.
by a non-disco band.
Yeah.
So I tripped.
That's how we last longer talking subjects
that aren't
while we're
sexual.
slamming each other.
Right.
We try to think of things to
If
talk
we
about.
talk action figures, we're both jizzing instantly.
Yeah, so
You can't-
we try to talk things that make us think and picture other things. That way we can extend the sex for 30
Yes.
minutes. Because if we start slamming each
2
other
seconds.
and talk action figures.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
If tops.
What's the point?
If that.
What's the point?
But so we were thinking best disco songs by non-disco bands.
Yeah.
And I tried to trick Eddie into liking an Eagles and
Yeah,
a
he
Kiss
tried to
song.
dope me into an Eagles one.
You were down.
The bass line's good when it opens up. I'll admit that. But then his fucking voice comes on. I'm like, that's Eagles.
That's one of my favorite Eagles
I lost
songs.
it.
Is One of These Nights. Cody, One of These Nights. You could give love to that one, right?
I don't know the song offhand with the title,
It's
but I'm
the-
sure I've heard it.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's a decent
Oh,
bass
yeah,
line.
yeah.
One of
Okay.
these nights. That's a great one. In between the dark and the light. That's a fucking jam.
Yeah, that song is like a butter voice song.
Okay, so then Eddie was already suspicious of the next one
Yeah.
I played him. He had a feeling. But I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. I was made for loving you, baby. Which one do you take right now? If that's all your only
Between
choices.
Eagles and Kiss?
Yeah. Eagles, One of These Nights, Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You, or I've been a gambler, but I'm nobody's fool. And I
If you had me-
know
okay.
something.
Between Eagles and Kiss,
Those disco songs.
or I have to spend a night in a jail cell with Jared,
Oh, you have to go.
I
Eagles.
go Eagles.
One of These Nights,
I
right?
have to go Eagles one of these nights.
Cody, which one wins? One of These
Kiss
Nights,
is just downright puke.
Sure Know Something, or I Was Made for Loving You. Those three walk into a cage. Only one's coming out. Which?
I mean, it's Kiss, easily.
Ooh, you take which one? Sure Know Something, or I Was Made for Loving You?
I Was Made for Lovin'.
So you go, I was made for loving you,
I
baby.
hate Kiss.
I'm going to have to go with One of These Nights on that one, too. Boom.
Eagles?
Yeah, One of These Nights. Now, I think the real prize, and if there's something we've forgotten, please let us know. Ramble@theramblepod.com.
Yeah.
Right? But I think the two best disco songs by non-disco bands
Mm-hmm.
are Miss You by the Rolling Stones and Another Brick in the Wall Part 2 by Pink Floyd.
I think Pink Floyd.
I think I'd have to give it to Another Brick in the Wall Part 2.
Yeah, but that Stones song is
Ooh.
pretty good.
Bum, 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 bum. That's a fucking jam.
That's a good song.
I
too.
mean, who puts a harmonica in a disco song? And
Besides
makes it
me?
work? Besides you. I mean, right? I've been holding out so long. Cody, could you pick a winner between those two?
I would probably go with Rolling Stones on that one.
Okay, all right. Is there one we're missing? Have you heard of is there a disco song by a non-disco band? I'm trying to think. Did Zeppelin? I think the closest thing they came to was a bum, 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 that one. You know, talk about love, talk about love. That's about
Trampled underfoot.
trampled
Guess,
underfoot.
would you consider that disco?
It's the closest thing they came, wouldn't you say?
Maybe.
It was the closest Zeppelin came to disco, I think. That's a
And they
little
probably
bit of
stole that
disco.
from an actual disco band, so it might have been disco.
Yeah, probably a
That's
Donna
probably-
Summer song. Now, a very this is pointless trivia,
Yeah.
but Bruce Springsteen's "Cover Me." Whole world is tough, just getting tougher. Cover me, ba-da-bum-bum-bum. That was released in '84, past when the disco
Way past disco era.
But it was written in the late '70s, early '80s for Donna Summer. He wrote it for her, so he wrote a disco song. He just kind of switched. But if you listen to that song,
It
"Cover
could,
Me,"
it could be a disco
oh
song.
fuck yeah! Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that was 100%. He wrote a disco song.
Yeah.
It's not a bad one.
No.
All right, so Cody goes "Miss You" is number one. You and I go "Another Brick in the Wall" part
I would
2.
think so.
That's not bad. We're in good
I would think
company
so.
there. That's good. That
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all in good company. Look at all these mysteries we're solving here. So Cody, we teased something Tuesday.
Yeah.
Corn Stream.
Corn Street.
Yeah.
Who is going to be the actor that is going to be on episodes 3 and 4?
Ideally, yeah, we're still working through scheduling, but
Okay. It might be Eddie
Uh,
Pence on 3 and 4. It
Could
might
be.
damn
It
well
depends
be.
on how-
Maybe.
it depends on how it shakes out. But and so we're waiting for full confirmation. But we should be having famed actor and best-selling author from the iconic film The Room, Greg Sestero should be joining us.
Oh, hi, Mark. Mark himself.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah.
Wow.
Himself. How about that?
How'd you land that?
Greg's a friend of ours, actually.
Oh, really?
He's done our podcast, I think, 4 times so far. So
wow.
we've had him in person, and we hosted Q&As with him here in San Antonio. So he's always a great guest to have. So we're
Nice.
man.
hoping
What a
to
tease.
have that
Yeah.
for 3 and 4.
Greg Sestero from the fucking. Should we get
That's
him on the
dope.
Ramble?
If we could have him on the Ramble,
Do you
why
think he would
not?
do it, Cody? Think he'd want to ramble with us?
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
think
no.
so.
He's like,
No
not at all.
fucking
Not
way.
a fucking way.
How do we
We had
do
a-
that? Could Cass do more than one? How does that work?
Cass can get up to 4 people on it. Yeah, so
Are you
Oh, it's a whole new world.
Just getting tougher, cover me. Eddie is playing with the Iron Patriot figure, the
Yeah,
War
we-
Machine Iron
A
Patriot
little bit
figure.
bigger, I'd fuck it.
A little bit bigger, you'd fuck
Little
it?
bigger,
Yeah.
fuck
Okay, this one, right size for the fucking.
That's
really,
true.
that is the Iron Monger. I'm sorry, what were we going to say, Cody? I cut you off.
So we also had one of the times we had him on. We had your friend Tom Bissell on our show too.
Tom, friend of the
Raptor-
Ramble.
Tom Bills, yes.
Friend of the Ramble.
Yes, we've had him on.
We got to get Tom and Owen back on, too.
We do, and then make them uncomfortable because we said the greatest
They were
performance.
so mad at me.
We had to cut it from the interview.
Did I tell you that, Cody?
No,
Tom and Owen were so mad at me because I said that Transformers movie was the greatest thing Orson Welles ever.
And then we adamantly made a case for it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, how just that performance as Unicron in Transformers the animated
Was the
movie.
greatest
Better
cinematic
than
achievement
Touch of
he
Evil,
ever.
better than Citizen Kane, better than anything that fucking guy did. He was lucky.
And Owen was visibly irritated.
Owen King was
Visibly irritated.
mad at me. He was like, "I'm your friend, but fuck you." That was what his face was saying.
Visibly irritated.
I'm cool with you, but fuck you,
Did
man.
not see the humor in it at all.
And the problem is there was no humor.
No, it was all truth.
Come on.
Owen King, son of Stephen King.
Yes, and
In case anybody doesn't know.
in case you know, but who didn't hear
Looks
that
just like
episode.
Stephen King.
But the thing is, here's the problem: is I can make that argument every day of the week. I will go so far as to say Orson Welles would have had no legacy had it not been for Unicron. He would have died.
It's an argument that can be made.
They would have buried him in some
He would have
unmarked
died
grave
unknown.
somewhere. You would have had to have guessed where he's buried.
Yeah.
It would have been like Robert Johnson, the blues singer.
Yeah.
We're not really sure which grave is his.
People would have years later gone, whatever happened to that guy?
What about that guy who was in that,
That guy-
movie? About
he had the coffee
citizen
commercials
thing?
or
right?
the-
He was in the
I will
the
have
wine,
no wine before it's time.
The wine before it's
What was
time.
that,
and
what was
the-
that guy's name?
Now that he did
Perry
Unicron-
Mason? Was it that's Perry Mason?
Right.
They would have
confused him
thought
for
his
Raymond
actual
Burr.
name was Perry Mason.
They would have confused him for Raymond Burr.
Yep.
That's what would have happened.
Yep.
But instead, because Orson Welles was Unicron,
Remembered forever.
remember, Cody, you have to agree with that, right?
That performance made people look back and discover his earlier works.
It really did. That's
Yeah.
very. Cody,
A whole
what are
new
your
generation.
thoughts? What are your thoughts, Cody?
yeah, I mean, on just the idea behind like the Orson Welles thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously Unicron was his greatest achievement.
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, there were some others that maybe got a little bit more like acclaim, though I don't necessarily know that that's fair. you
Right,
know?
thank you. See, like when you and Jared talk movies, you always open with, "Look, yes, Citizen Kane, but Unicron." Right?
Right.
That has to be anytime Orson Welles' name is brought up, right?
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of every episode we ever record, we have that same exact conversation.
I don't know if this is true or not. I may be just making this up, but Unicron is on his tombstone.
Yeah. Well, it's
Here
It's-
lies.
it's the quote.
Oh, is it the quote?
He
Okay.
said when you walk up. That's how you know it's Orson Welles'
Right,
grave,
right.
Because in quotes it just says, "I've summoned you here for a purpose."
Right.
That's all it
In
says on
quote.
his headstone.
Then little squiggly line, Unicron.
Unicron,
Transformers,
right?
the movie.
Yeah, and
Then very small print Orson Welles.
Orson Welles, and then you are encouraged to then say, "Nobody summons Megatron."
Well, that's at the footstone.
Right. And
You
then
stand at the footstone
You can
and
go ahead and cross over,
You're
hon.
right,
It's
it's
fine.
fine. It's
She was
fine.
going to take a piss in the kitchen, which is very weird.
She always
but-
does that?
Yeah, she always does that while we're taping. She's probably needs to use the bathroom, I can tell. But yeah, and then you're supposed to have friends because somebody goes, nobody summons me, and then someone then hides behind his tombstone and goes, then it pleases me to be the first,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right,
Yes.
see?
Yes. Yes.
Cody, have you seen Transformers the '86 animated movie?
I've seen pieces of it. I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing.
That's
I'm telling you,
unfortunate.
it's the greatest film. Like
Maybe that's what your corn stream should be about.
that's what it be, dude. Eddie, you got to get on and have him watch it.
I might. That might
because
be
that'll
what I
force
do.
him to. And now all the listeners are gonna say pick Willow, duh. But
Well, that's the obvious choice.
that's the obvious choice. But
I want him to watch Willow because he wants to watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
And
that
I
was
will
forced to
also
watch.
quit the show before I do that.
Transformers the animated movie. I'm telling you, it's the most quotable film ever made.
Oh.
It.
The problem
We're
that you're
gonna
going to have with that is that Jared is a fucking mark for that movie.
Oh, see?
Oh,
Yes.
This Jared from Subway guy's not too bad.
Maybe we can look into a pardon. Oh my God.
Jared and I are actually, when this quarantine's over, we're going to sign up for a fancy acting class and go and do
do the scene.
a scene from.
Cody, you heard that part, right? You were there for that,
Transformers, the
right? That
movie.
ramble.
Yes, I was.
How great would that be? That is.
One shall,
How about
one
this?
shall stand.
I got an
one
idea.
shall fall.
I got an idea. You are doing a monologue from Macbeth,
Okay.
and right as you're like tomorrow and tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then I walk up and go, one shall stand, one I
shall
cut you
fall.
off, and then you turn
then I
around and go,
go
why
full-
throw your life away?
I go
so
full
full
Megatron.
Megatron. Why throw your life away so recklessly? You know?
I just worried that both of you guys would lose your stand-up careers from all the acting roles you would get if you did that.
Very
Well, that's
true.
the natural progression anyway.
I mean, it would happen.
We want to get into that anyway.
It would. There would be no more stand-up because how quick our phones would be ringing.
Fuck, dude.
You'd be like Eddie
Out of
Murphy
that
and just
acting
going.
class without a 4-picture deal.
Hey, look, here's Eddie. Eddie instantly gets a 4-picture deal by just going, "I would have waited an eternity for this. It's over, Prime." Come on, right?
Oh yeah.
And then I get something for going, never. And then remember, Andre has to run out and go, Prime did it. He turned the tide. And then scene. What do you think, huh? Good?
Oh, I think we're
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. You know what? We're going to do more. Cody, tell us if this also gets us do we get an Oscar for the acting class?
Yeah.
If we do another scene,
Yeah.
and I'm lying down on a deathbed, and I go, Ultra Magnus, it is to you, old friend. And then you go, Prime, I'm just a soldier. I'm not worthy. You know, come on.
Right.
Huh? I mean, they hand us Oscars.
I'm a chicken shit. You'll find out a few
You'll
scenes
find
later
out a few scenes
when I
later.
call.
I'm beyond not worthy when I try to
I'm the
open.
most unworthy Transformer in the history of Transformers.
Cody, it's worth watching just so you can understand when we call Ultra Magnus the Dave Campo of the Autobots. You'll understand completely. When you see that movie, greatest name ever. Dave Campo? That sounds like that should be a legendary coach.
Yes.
With that name.
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus?
Yeah.
How are you not?
That's a better sounding name than Optimus Prime.
Yes. And he blows it.
Ultra Magnus, given the greatest mantle
Mantle ever.
in
And
Autobot, if not Transformer history,
he blows it 3 times.
blows it so many times.
Blur, get the Dinobots in the shuttle. He is the most worthless.
He is so quick to go to the final solution.
Every time. It's like if Hulk Hogan tried to open a match doing the boot and the leg drop. Like, what
It's like
the
if Hulk Hogan opened up he gets punched one time, first 2 seconds of the match, he starts hulking
he
up.
starts hulking out.
But you can't do it now.
What are you doing?
You can't Hulk up now.
So, spoiler, Cody, Eddie might recommend that. That might be his corn stream. Okay?
So
Okay.
just be prepared.
Yeah.
All right.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Oh, speaking of favorite scenes in a movie. I don't.
Dex,
Oh, God. Fuck.
I'm sure you've watched a lot of movies. What scene stands out to you as a scene that you would consider your favorite scene in any movie, any genre, any movie? What's your favorite scene of any movie?
I just want to tell everyone, don't fret. Hold on to your seats. Eventually, my world-famous soup is going to come filled with personal anal polyps. This guy. This fucking guy. This fucking
You know, I
guy.
thought he was going to say jizz.
I thought I was
I
too.
thought for sure we were going to get another soup jizz
Is
joke.
that worse?
I think so.
I don't know. God.
I mean, the jizz would blend right into the soup.
Anal polyps.
You're going to chew on the anal polyps.
Oh, fuck. The jizz you could slip by and no one might
That's
not
right. You
even
just
notice.
stir it around. It's warm
Yeah.
enough. It's all going to blend in. But the polyps are going to float there
Fuck.
like the eyeballs in Temple of Doom.
Oh.
And you got to chew on them and not know what they are until he tells you.
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
Fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Cody, we're so sorry you had to join this. We should have told Cody that Dex had a lifetime contract.
And
with
then
us.
we still haven't given Cody the lifetime contract.
Well, no.
He's still on the 6-month.
No,
wait and
I
see
mean-
deal.
He's still on the 10-day.
It's insulting.
the
but, you
NDA
know.
10-day player contract.
It's about time to re-up that 10-day deal.
Yeah, I know we got to re-up his 10-day deal, but I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get the lifetime like Dex got. It's out of our hands, Cody. Trust. I mean, I know
Yeah.
we're the only two people,
But we
it's
we're
out of
still-
our hands.
Still out of our hands.
It is out of our fucking.
That's fine. I got to pay my dues.
Yeah. Oh,
Get in in garbage time and
Yeah.
prove my worth.
Get in, see if we make some plays in
Just get
garbage
those
time.
hustle rebounds, you know. When the other guy's dribbling out the clock, you just kind of run back and steal it
Yeah,
and
try
go
to get
get a
that
quick
steal, the
layup.
quick layup. Yeah, just
So
anything.
you can have heart. The Don Beebe move, as they call it.
He's got heart.
Hey, my Don Beebe.
You give me 11 Don Beebies.
Oh God, how hard do you lose every
Oh.
game? You give me
Every
11.
game is that Super Bowl.
Every game is that
If you have 11 Don Beebies. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! All right, well, thank you so much, everybody. This has been another Ramble Radio.
It has. And video.
But
What?
also radio.
No, fuck, dude. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, well, thank you for tuning in, Cody. Where can all the fine folk find you?
Cinesnob Cody on Twitter, and then the podcast, Cinesnob Podcast, Re-MCU and Quarren Stream.
Look at that, man.
Look at
Which
that.
Eddie Pence will be on soon enough. I
Hopefully,
hope. Yeah.
hopefully.
And there we go. Eddie, where can all find 5 days?
5 days a
these
week,
people can hear you.
patreon.com, the Ralph Report.
Look at this.
Monday and Friday, we're still posting stuff on Swings and Misses on radio.com, even though we're furloughed. And
Bullshit.
then we have, it's bullshit. But yeah, whatever.
Hey,
You know.
at least you're getting out there.
At least I'm getting out there.
Yeah.
Still trying.
Every Monday, you can hear me as a smug nerd on every social media with Eddie as my director.
Yeah.
And every other Thursday, I do Retro Rocha, my retro gaming show on YouTube. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please, and then also I have a Twitch, twitch.tv/Retro Rocha. I'm twitching pretty much every night during this
You are.
quarantine. So,
Why not?
And then, well, pardon me, when the quarantine's over, I'm still going to do it. Because why the fuck not? When I'm in my hotel room after a show, bored.
Yeah. Twitch away. It's either that or masturbate.
Right.
Masturbate while you twitch.
We did it! All right. Well, thank you. We'll see you next time. Tune in, spread the word, subscribe, everything. We love you guys. Bye.